Every Louisville Slugger begins deep in these Appalachian ash forests, where wood is chosen for strength and straight grain. Every Louisville Slugger begins deep in these Appalachian ash forests, where wood is chosen for strength and straight grain.
Only the finest ash with dense, straight grain earns the mark to become a Louisville Slugger bat.
Timber.
The felling is precise, protecting the wood's integrity for the journey from forest to factory floor.
Timber.
The felling is precise, protecting the wood's integrity for the journey from forest to factory floor.
Each 40-inch billet is cut and sealed immediately, preserving moisture and preventing splits before the turning process.
Raw potential is strapped down tight for the ride to the legendary Louisville Slugger factory in Kentucky. Raw potential is strapped down tight for the ride to the legendary Louisville Slugger factory in Kentucky.
Leaving the forest behind, the ash billets head west towards Louisville, where they will be transformed. Miles melt away under the wheels of progress, each revolution bringing raw ash closer to its destiny as a legendary bat.
Precision handling from the very first lift ensures the wood stays pristine, ready for the crucial drying process.
Before a billet can become a bat, moisture must be tamed. The kilns dry the ash to exacting standards, ensuring no warping later. For days, the ash rests in controlled heat, slowly releasing moisture until it reaches perfect equilibrium for turning. Post-kiln, the billets rest in a conditioning room, stabilizing internally before the first cut. Experienced hands and sharp eyes grade every single billet. Only the straightest, densest grain passes for Louisville Slugger Pro Bats.
The journey from tree to bat accelerates. Precision cutting to length is the first mechanical transformation.
One clean cut defines the maximum length. From here, the blank begins to reveal the bat hidden inside. Even at this stage, technology double-checks grain alignment, ensuring every Louisville Slugger blank is centered for maximum strength.
With robotic precision, each blank is locked into the modern lathe, ready to be sculpted into the iconic Louisville Slugger profile.
Layer by layer, the hidden bat emerges from the ash cylinder, guided by digital blueprints perfected over a century. The classic Louisville Slugger taper, born from generations of player feedback, is carved with sub-millimeter accuracy.
Fresh from the lathe, these rough bats are a whisper away from the smooth, balanced feel demanded by big league hitters.
From lathe to sanding, every bat is handled with care, because any imperfection can change a hitter's performance. Centerless sanding bathes the wood in abrasive precision, smoothing every inch to a flawless, grip-ready surface. Even with automation, the human touch remains vital. No machine can feel what a craftsman's hand detects.
The legendary Louisville Slugger mark is about to be burned into the wood, a seal of authenticity and tradition.
Burning the name into the wood fuses identity with timber. Every player sees this mark as they step into the box. High-definition laser engraving adds every specification, making each Louisville Slugger a personalized instrument of the game.
A crystal-clear coat seals the wood, protecting the ash and preparing the bat for the meticulous balance checks.
Curing under infrared heat locks in the lustrous finish, ensuring the Louisville Slugger gloss stands up to game day intensity.
Perfection is the standard. A single flaw in the finish is enough to send a Louisville Slugger back for refinishing.
Weight and balance define a bat's swing feel. Louisville Slugger tests every single pro bat to ensure it meets hitter specifications exactly.
Structural integrity is non-negotiable, and every Louisville Slugger must withstand the explosive torque of a major league swing.
Using X-ray vision, hidden flaws are exposed. Only bats with flawless internal grain become Louisville Slugger game bats. Cupping the barrel end shaves weight without sacrificing power, a detail refined by decades of player requests at Louisville Slugger. The final polish brings the Louisville Slugger finish to a deep, glass-like luster, worthy of the game's greatest stages.
A small decal on the knob seals the bat's identity, a final signature that this is an authentic Louisville Slugger.
All manufacturing steps complete, The bats now face one last inspection before they earn the right to leave the Louisville Slugger factory.
A final human touch verifies that this Louisville Slugger meets the standards of over 130 years of bat-making excellence. Packaging transforms the finished bat into a product ready for ball players around the world, protected and presented with pride. Along with the bat, each box carries the story and legacy of Louisville Sluggers, connecting every player to baseball history. Efficiency meets care. Each Louisville Slugger box is sealed, labeled, and prepared for shipment without delay.
Wrapped tight and ready for the road, these Louisville Slugger bats are destined for ball fields, sporting goods stores, and the hands of eager hitters.
In climate-controlled storage, the bats await their final journey, standing ready like a team awaiting the call to the field. Every truck that leaves the Louisville Slugger loading dock carries not just bats, but the dreams of players from Little League to the majors. From this historic landmark, Louisville Slugger bats have been shipped to every corner of the baseball world for over a century. The Louisville Slugger factory is more than a manufacturing plant. It's a cathedral of baseball, where wood and passion come together. The cycle is continuous. As finished bats ship out, raw ash rolls in, ensuring Louisville Sluggers never stops crafting excellence.
See this right here, that's the compression wood. Got it?
Skills are passed down through generations inside this factory.
The machinery is consistent, the process refined, but it's the people of Louisville Sluggers who bring the soul to every bat. Louisville Sluggers' expertise extends beyond baseball. From fast pitch to slow pitch, every bat receives the same legendary craftsmanship. Whether baseball or softball, the surface must be flawless. Any imperfection is felt by the batter and can affect performance. The brand doesn't change. Whether it's a 34-inch baseball bat or a 34-inch softball bat, the mark of Louisville Slugger signifies quality. The finishing process is universal, ensuring durability and beauty for every product that bears the Louisville Slugger name. Behind every bat is a sophisticated logistics network, ensuring that Louisville Slugger products arrive on time from the factory to the field. From factory floor to ground-level shipping, every step is optimized to move bats efficiently into the hands of players. During peak season, the Louisville Slugger shipping hub operates like a well-oiled machine, sending bats to every Major League stadium.
Official Major League Baseball bats are on their way to stadiums, where they'll be swung by the best in the game.
For international markets, Louisville Slugger bats fly to destinations like Japan, Korea, and Latin America, spreading the game globally.
Even at 30,000 feet, the legacy of Louisville Sluggers travels safely, ensuring that no player anywhere is left without a quality bat.
The Louisville Slugger factory isn't just a place of production, it's a pilgrimage site where baseball history is alive and still being made. Fans can order their own piece of history, and within the factory, their name joins the line alongside the pros. Creating a custom Louisville Slugger connects the factory directly to the fan, making them part of the game's fabric.
Every bat, whether for a pro or a fan, gets the same love and attention at Louisville Slugger. At the end of a shift, the craftsmen of Louisville Sluggers rest, knowing they've contributed to the game they love.
Maintenance ensures that when the next shift starts, the machines are as precise as the day they were installed, preserving Louisville Slugger's consistency. The factory rests under the Kentucky sky, but its legacy never sleeps, waiting for the next day's production.
With the sunrise comes new wood, and the endless cycle of bat creation begins anew at the Louisville Slugger factory.
Maple bats require the same rigorous selection. Louisville Slugger's expertise spans both ash and maple, catering to every hitter's preference. Different woods demand different treatments. The kiln masters at Louisville Slugger know exactly how to coax perfection from both ash and maple. Calibration is key when switching species. Louisville Slugger's team ensures every bat meets dimension standards regardless of wood type. Efficiency meets artistry as multiple Louisville Slugger maple bats come to life simultaneously, ready for the big leagues. Maple's dense grain rewards fine sanding with a natural luster that feels like glass to the touch. The maple bat receives its own distinct mark, ensuring players know exactly what they're gripping when they pick up a Louisville Slugger. Player preferences dictate every detail, including finish. Louisville Slugger offers satin for those who want reduced glare at the plate.
Good, good. Whether ash or maple, the Louisville Slugger quality bar remains the same. Perfection at every ounce.
Pro bats are treated like fine instruments. They travel in secure, custom cases to ensure they arrive in game-ready condition. The journey from forest to stadium is complete when the Pro Truck rolls out, carrying the tools of baseball's greatest hitters. Innovation never stops. Inside the Louisville Slugger Performance Lab, every swing is analyzed to push bat technology forward. Even after 130 years, Louisville Slugger engineers seek the next breakthrough, testing radical new designs to give hitters an edge. Understanding failure is key to building durability. Louisville Slugger tests bats to destruction to ensure game bats stay intact.
Some Louisville Slugger bats are works of art, handcrafted for Cooperstown, preserving baseball history in wood. Louisville Slugger bats not only play the game but also preserve its legacy, sent to honor the immortals of baseball.
Every hallowed plaque in Cooperstown has a Louisville Slugger story behind it, and shipping this bat is like sending a piece of the factory's heart.
This new interface allows us to refine the billet directly.
Even for the customized orders?
Continuous learning keeps Louisville Sluggers at the forefront.
Player feedback, translated into digital models, flows instantly from the training room to the factory floor, shortening the innovation cycle. In minutes, a digital concept becomes a physical Louisville Slugger prototype, ready for a player's grip test.
That's the one.
When a former big leaguer says it feels right, the prototype earns the chance to become the next Louisville Slugger model. From a single swing of approval, the new Louisville Slugger model enters production, destined to be in the hands of players everywhere. Mass production meets custom precision. Every bat in this batch will carry the DNA of that prototype swing. With a new name burned into the wood, the Louisville Slugger Vapor Series is born, ready to ignite the next generation of hitters. Design details like the metallic decal give each Louisville Slugger line its own identity, blending tradition with modern aesthetics. Before they hit stores, Louisville Slugger bats are showcased to the world, capturing the imagination of players browsing catalogs and websites. With a click, the new Louisville Slugger bat becomes available to the world, and within seconds, orders start pouring in. The first Louisville Slugger Vapor bats are plucked from inventory, fulfilling the excitement of customers eager to try the newest innovation. Every shipment can create a lifelong memory. Perhaps this Louisville Slugger Vapor will be the bat that wins a young player's first championship. Leaving the factory, this Louisville Slugger embarks on its final leg to a young player, ready to make a difference on the diamond. From the Louisville Slugger factory to a Little League field, the circle is complete. A new bat sparks a dream. The factory doesn't just ship and forget. Louisville Slugger listens to the buzz, connecting directly with the community's love for the game.
The demand for the Vapor Bat is unprecedented. We need to implement the second shift immediately.
Agreed. We can pull staff from the fielding glove line.
As the sun sets, the Louisville Slugger factory's second shift ignites, proving that the passion for bat making never clocks out.
Precision maintenance is a 24-hour job. The night crew ensures the machines stay sharp, guaranteeing every Louisville Slugger is within spec.
Quality doesn't diminish in the dark. The night shift's dedication ensures that the morning stock is ready for shipping.
Good job, night crew.
Seamless shift transitions keep the factory humming. Every morning, the fruit of overnight labor is ready to greet the day.
Innovative packaging connects the physical and digital, allowing players to learn more about their Louisville Slugger with a simple scan. With retail partners, Louisville Slugger ensures that the newest innovation is easily accessible, from factory floor to store shelf. The journey ends at the point of purchase, but the story of each Louisville Slugger continues every time a player steps up to the plate.
Swinging a piece of history, fans can now own an exact replica of Babe Ruth's Louisville Sluggers, crafted on the same factory floor.
Louisville Slugger events bridge past and present, giving fans a tangible connection to the legends and the factory that armed them.
Louisville Slugger gives back to the community that fueled the game. Keep those knuckles lined up right there.
Thank you, Louisville Slugger!
Knowledge transfer goes beyond the factory, Teaching young players to care for their bats creates a bond with the tool and the brand.
These thank you notes remind every Louisville Slugger employee that their work goes far beyond wood and lacquer. It shapes lives.
Sustainability is part of the Louisville Slugger legacy. Even sawdust finds new purpose, fueling homes instead of filling landfills. Harnessing the sun, Louisville Slugger is committed to powering the future of bat production with renewable energy. Every bat turned, sanded, and finished under this roof is now crafted with clean energy, a promise to the planet and the game. Excellence is recognized at Louisville Slugger, and the people behind the product are celebrated as the true makers of legends.
Even the smallest Louisville Slugger bats carry the full legacy of the factory, inspiring wonder in the youngest fans. Every school tour plants the seed of baseball passion. Perhaps one of these kids will one day swing a Louisville Slugger in the majors. A personalized Louisville Slugger, no matter the size, becomes a treasured keepsake, linking a name to a tradition.
Hello from Louisville Slugger.
We need to reinforce this section.
Let's try increasing the handle taper by 0.0 sites from...
When a pro needs a tweak, Louisville Slugger can turn a prototype into a game-ready bat within days, a testament to the factory's flexibility.
When the call comes from a superstar, Louisville Slugger's team moves heaven and earth to deliver, because every swing counts.
In the Cathedral of Baseball, a freshly made Louisville Slugger arrives just in time for batting practice, carrying the factory's soul. When the bat meets the ball and sends it flying, the entire journey, from forest to factory to field, finds its meaning.
A little more weight in the barrel, maybe?
The feedback loop is immediate. Even after a game, Louisville Slugger is listening and ready to fine-tune the next batch.
Game-used Louisville Slugger bats return to the lab as data treasure, teaching engineers how bats behave under the stress of real competition.
If we add 0.5 mil here.
Continuous improvement is a culture at Louisville Sluggers. Data from yesterday's game shapes tomorrow's bats.
Looks good.
A tiny adjustment in the finish, invisible to the eye, can extend a bat's life by many games. Another Louisville Slugger innovation born from listening.
Rigorous testing proves the enhancement. Louisville Slugger bats are now even tougher, ready to withstand the grind of a long season. Once proven, improvements are rolled out fleet-wide, ensuring every Louisville Slugger that leaves the factory benefits from the latest R&D.
Every year, the rhythm of baseball dictates the factory's pulse. As spring training nears, Louisville Slugger rises to meet the surge.
Spring training is a time of renewal, and Louisville Slugger bats are right there with every hopeful prospect and seasoned veteran.
A star-making swing, powered by a Louisville Slugger. Moments like this remind the factory why they do what they do.
This Louisville Slugger feels amazing. Pride swells inside the factory when a Louisville Slugger helps create a highlight reel moment broadcast to millions. Attention! Our Vapor Bat just hit a home run!
In peak production, the Louisville Slugger line is a masterwork of flow, each bat a note in a symphony of manufacturing precision.
Louisville Slugger's reach is global. Bats packaged for Japan carry the same Kentucky craftsmanship to ball fields across the Pacific. Bound for distant shores, this container of Louisville Slugger bats will travel the world, spreading the American pastime's essential tool.
Louisville's river heritage still plays a role, connecting the factory to global trade routes, exporting the Louisville Slugger legacy.
As day turns to dusk, the Louisville Slugger factory remains a beacon of craftsmanship, glowing with the energy of creation. The day ends with a quiet satisfaction. The machines rest, but the bats are ready. Through the night, the heartbeat of the factory is monitored. The kilns keep vigil, and the bats rest in darkness, awaiting the next day's light.
A new day dawns at Louisville Slugger, and with it, the promise of more legendary bats born from wood and will. With a symphony of startup sounds, the Louisville Slugger factory roars back to life, ready to craft excellence once more.
The first bat of the day is a ritual, a reminder that every single Louisville Slugger counts, no matter how many thousands follow.
She's a good one.
Decades of experience are poured into that single nod. The old master's approval sets the standard for every Louisville Slugger made today.
On this conveyor rolls not just wood, but the collective pride of the Louisville Slugger family. each bat a chapter in an unending story. A small gesture inside every box connects the user to the maker, spreading gratitude with every Louisville Slugger shipped. The wall of gratitude is a testament. The greatest players in history acknowledge that their success is tied to the craftsmanship of Louisville Sluggers. Every new letter added is a reminder that what they do matters. The connection between the factory and the field is unbreakable.
Some bats are destined for history. Louisville Slugger ensures these museum pieces are flawless, becoming artifacts of the game. A piece of the factory's heart leaves, bound for Cooperstown, ensuring the Louisville Slugger name echoes through eternity. The line never truly stops. As one legend leaves, the next legendary Louisville Slugger is already turning on the lathe. This is the beating heart of baseball manufacturing, the Louisville Slugger factory, where wood meets passion and legends are born every day. The last load of the day is placed with the same care as the first. This veteran has loaded millions of Louisville Slugger bats in his career. After a lifetime of moving bats, he walks out knowing he's been part of something bigger. The Louisville Slugger legacy.
The circle is complete. The man who helps build Louisville Slugger bats now watches his own son create memories with one.
From forest to factory to family, the Louisville Slugger bat is more than a tool. It's a thread that weaves generations together in the love of the game. Through every season, the Louisville Slugger factory adapts, producing bats for the rhythm of the baseball year.
Here's to 140 years. Celebrating over a century of craftsmanship, the Louisville Slugger family, workers, players.
Under a canopy of fireworks, the Louisville Slugger factory stands as a landmark of both baseball and community, a true American icon.
Wow.
In the eyes and reflections of a child, the future of baseball and the Louisville Slugger tradition is secure.
And this is how modern factories produce the legendary Louisville Slugger wooden baseball bat, from start to finish.
From a single tree in an Appalachian forest to this sprawling facility, the journey of a Louisville Slugger is a testament to American craftsmanship and the timeless love of baseball.
Every crack of the bat echoes the work done here, connecting the factory to fields across the nation and beyond.
When the game is on the line, the Louisville Slugger is there, a silent partner in every unforgettable baseball moment.
This is the mark of excellence, the symbol of America's pastime, crafted with pride since 1884.
For the next century.
You ready, Slugger?